Hi, it's me again, one of your favorite readers, clearly. But this is gonna be a reading on people's secret thoughts of you. So let's see. I don't really have anything else to say, so I'm just gonna go right into the reading. Actually, wait, yeah, I do have something else to say. Take this with a pinch of salt, cause it might get spicy, it might not. I don't know. That's really it though. Don't know why my beginnings are always so chaotic, but they are. We're gonna live with it. Okay, pile 1. People's secret thoughts of you. Card, please. Jesus have mercy. Thank you. Pile 2. And then pile 3. Pile 1, we have the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of diamonds here. Pile 2, we have King of Hearts. So King of Cups. And then pile 3, we have the Joker, which to me is the Fool. So please pick accordingly, and then we can jump into the reading. 111 on the clock, and I'm going to start with this one. Cute. Okay, pile 1. People's secret thoughts of you. Well, they're kind of obvious to you, to be honest. It feels like they want to stick to you like a barnacle. Like... They just want to be on you consistently. They feel like you have your shit together, you have your finances in order. So the thoughts that they have are that you can be a protector, a provider, someone who has their life together, yes, but also that you can help them with their own life. So some people do feel like they are incredibly inspired by you and by your strength. Don't know if they know what it takes to become a character, well, you know, a poignant, strong character like this. But at the very least, they do think that you are the it person. You know, you have your shit together. You're together. That's it, really. Also, be careful of leeches. Not that the woman is a leech on the man, you know, but this is very what do you even call it? She's just stuck to his hip or his thigh, I guess. But you know, be careful of people who try to be with you for the wrong reasons, or who are just too dependent or codependent on you. But either way, people's secret thoughts of you include being able to depend on you, basically. Because they find you as a dependable character. Yep, that's it. First cards we have are from the Manara Erotic Tarot, and we have the Ace of Swords with the One of Air here. And also, oh my god, okay, the Ace of Water with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you are incredibly dependable. People can trust you to speak your mind and to speak on your emotions very clearly, sometimes out of the blue with the Ace of Swords here. But yeah, also the secret thoughts may include interesting. Okay, people may think a lot about you, to the point where they actually convince themselves that they actually feel for you as well. Some people do feel for you, you know, but they think to the point where they develop feelings, basically. Damn, that's intense. Interesting. Again, some people may pleasure themselves to the thoughts of you as well. So yep, spicy thoughts right there. Because the way she's it's the same lady as well, so the way she's looking out in both pictures is just like very come hither, come get me, but also just very alluring. That's how I'm gonna leave it. Next cards we have are the Valentina Tarot, and we have the Two of Pentacles, right, and also the Seven of Swords. Interesting. Okay, people feel like I keep using the word feel, but like feelings are completely different to thoughts. Okay, you're constantly doing something with the Two of Pentacles. You're constantly going up. Again, with the Eight of Diamonds, that makes perfect sense here. You're someone who's constantly going upward. It's an upward journey. People think rather than feel that you haven't been gifted what you have, but that you may have gone through different maneuvers to get to where you are right now. So if you had to go through underhanded tactics or things like that, they think that you may have done such a thing. I personally don't feel like it. There's far too much suggesting that you're at the top for a reason. You've worked your ass off to be there. Look at this. Who the fuck cycles upwards? Yeah, some people do think that the way you go about things, the way you communicate, can be slightly cutting, basically, especially with the Ace of Swords here, because this, just look at the imagery itself. But also the Seven of Swords is someone who is very, very able to strategize accordingly, to communicate clearly, to the point where it just seems tricky, basically. But I don't think you are. I feel like you tell people how it is from the get-go, and then they have to make up their minds from that, so they know that you are a strong character that they cannot contend with, to be honest, or most people can't anyway. But yeah, it just seems like they get themselves in trouble when it comes to you, because you tell them one thing, you absolutely mean it for certain, and then some people still feel or think that they can get away with stuff, or they can still, I don't know, depend on you like this, attach themselves to you like a leech. I.e., for some of you, where you want independence and you're very clear on your boundaries and you set them correctly, but people are still attracted to you. They literally know who you are in terms of, like, they know what you can offer, so they try their best to attach themselves to you, basically, which is a bit weird. Quite frankly, it seems like other people are thinking underhanded things about you rather than you doing underhanded things to get to a specific person or place in your life, to be honest. What else am I getting with these? Again, you're just very clear on your boundaries. That's really it with these two, with the two aces. Although, to be fair, sometimes some tarot readers do say that 2 to 3 aces, and these are 2, can be something to do with trickery. And we do have the 7 of Swords supporting that too, so I don't think you are tricky though. I feel like you genuinely put all of your cards on the table. Or on the bed, I guess, and then people just want to do what they want to do with that. But if they want to convince themselves and believe other things about you, then they really do believe and convince themselves that there is more to the story than you give them. Basically, it feels like you're an open, sorry, not necessarily an open book, but you're not closed either. It's like you're very clear. That's really it. And sometimes people don't believe you because they confuse your clarity for upfront behavior to shock them. Whereas what you're doing is not meant to shock them. What you're saying, you don't do it for shock value. You don't even do it to be seen, heard, you know, all of that jazz. You do it because that's you, that's who you are, and they just get confused. They want more of your energy, but then they end up pushing you away instead, with the ear actually. So they don't know whether you actually like them or not. It just in general, not just romantically or whatever. Interesting. Because you're constantly flitting between one mode and another for some of you. Or you're very fast-paced at what you're doing. Although in a very grounded way as well, because this is a person who knows what they want and they're gonna go and get it, basically. Even if underhanded tactics have to be employed. Next cards we have are from the Weird Cat Tarot, and we have the King of Swords and the Chariot. Okay, again, very insistent on what you want, very clear with your boundaries, and you go and get it fast, even if you're scared, because again, the spider here, it always gives me the vibes that even if you are scared, you're gonna tame it, you're gonna tame the beast. You know what you're doing. The King of Swords is someone who is incredibly adept at communicating clearly, knows how to project their voice really well to get what they want. And look at the card, just look at this cat, fully aware at the top of the tree that he is the star, or she, whatever, they. But yeah, you know you're the star. Yeah, you're just at the top minding your business, basically, and that's exactly what you continue to do. So some people know their secret thoughts of you are that you'll always be on top, you'll always be on to the next big thing, and they kind of want to follow consistently, basically. They kind of want to follow even when it hurts them, with the Two of Pentacles here, or the imagery on the Two of Pentacles rather. But next cards we have are from the Moon Power Tarot, and we have the 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 of Cups and 8 of Wands. Okay, a lot of repeating stuff here. 2 aces, 3 8s, so 8, 8, 8 may be important here, and they're all different 8s. This is the wands, the cups, and then the diamonds. Again, you're onto something here. You're very good at expressing yourself, communicating, balancing your emotions. The eighth house in astrology has to do with like finances, being able to help other people through finances, being responsible for other people's finances as well. Death, rebirth, it's Scorpio energy basically. So you're really good at reinventing yourself and communicating clearly through the process. You're also really good at feeling your feelings and leaving when you have to. Because if you gotta go, you know you gotta go basically, but you work it out. You're someone who is dependable and who will communicate clearly about their needs basically, and this message keeps repeating throughout the reading itself. What else is there? Some of you could be ballerinas, or they feel like you're incredibly agile but also flexible. You could do whatever you want basically, and the universe will still catch you and you'll still be on top. Oh, that's the vibe I'm getting from these cards anyway. The last cards we have are from the Mystic Mondays, and we have the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. Eight of Cups again, and also the Hanged Woman in this deck. Okay, some of you may be into aerial arts just because the imagery here, or you may actually be incredibly flexible again. If you're not into dance may be important to you at some point in life, or you may be in a dance community of some kind. I don't know. You're basically just, if it's not anything to do with dance, you're just really good at expressing yourself physically and also emotionally. You have a lot of energy to give, and you employ it accordingly to serve yourself. Okay, what else am I getting with these? Dun dun dun. People's thoughts of you, or secret thoughts rather. Okay, some people are scared that you will leave them behind without a second thought, without a second chance, with the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups here, because the Eight of Cups is looking for the Ninth Cup. You're always out on your way to find the next best thing. Oh my god. Oh no, never mind. It's still 3 eights, because repeated again, some people are scared that you will leave them behind because you are seriously dependable and they don't know what to do without you basically. And that's actually kind of unhealthy, not gonna lie, because why would you want people like that around you if they're not your children or like people that you have signed up to look after? You don't really need people who depend on you to the point where it's actually becoming detrimental to you and to them and they can't live without you. That's not love. That's codependency. That's not freeing. It feels like a trap basically. But people literally attach themselves to you, or they can if you let them, to the point where you want personal space from them and they feel rejected because you want personal space. But like, you wanting personal space has nothing to do with well, sometimes it doesn't have anything to do with the other person, but they take it personally because they refuse to acknowledge that having boundaries is actually the empathetic thing to do. A lack of boundaries does not equal empathy. You doing things for people and not, what's the word? Oh god, what is the word? Embracing yourself, valuing yourself. It's not those, but they're on the same wavelength as the word I'm looking for. Okay, you not putting yourself first is another way to put it. It doesn't mean that you value other people basically. If you go out of your way to do nice things for other people, they won't always be appreciated, especially if you're not being nice to yourself, because being nice to yourself means that you have boundaries as well. Obviously not to the point where you counteract other people's what's it called, their needs and things like that, but at the end of the day you are your first priority. And the way people react when you enact your boundaries is a tad iffy because they feel like they're rejected. So some of you may be coming out of a time where you were people pleasers, and now people are seeing you and they feel like you're doing mental gymnastics, physical gymnastics to avoid them, or to just set boundaries clearly for yourself basically. I feel like on a very deep level, deep-seated level, you are incredibly adept at actually seeing yourself clearly, enacting your boundaries healthily, but also communicating clearly with everyone around you, or you know, as much as possible. But you are sure of yourself, and then there could be some of you who haven't been so sure of themselves, and you're entering this facet of your life now, or this phase of your life, I guess, and you're just kind of shocking people left, right, and center. So people's secret thoughts of you are split between groups who actually really admire what you're doing, how you're growing into yourself, and the amount of power you're exuding, basically. And then there are other people who feel like you're backstabbing them. Okay, there we go. This makes more sense. They feel like you're backstabbing them, you're leaving them behind, you're just not looking after their best interest, or you don't have their best interest in mind. But the thing is, even if you lacked boundaries before, you never had their best interest in mind then. Even if you had boundaries, well, actually that's a completely different thing, never mind. So if you lacked boundaries before and you were nice to them, you weren't being nice to yourself. So that is not you appreciating the other person. That's you not appreciating yourself, and them having an advantage over you because you let yourself, down is the wrong word, because if you're not aware of something, then it's not really your fault, but then it becomes your responsibility to heal the problem per se, so that it doesn't spiral into a more of a negative thing where you feel used by other people. So you enacting these boundaries is making people feel or think that you're doing something shady, for some people, basically. Either way, though, you have supporters and you're incredibly dependable, but you're now depending on yourself for yourself and not for other people. And you're getting rid of people, and think of that accordingly, basically. You're getting rid of people who, quite frankly, have nothing to offer to the table, or who could offer, crumbs, but crumbs are not enough. You deserve so much more than that, and those people are slowly falling out of your life because they feel like you're backstabbing them, so they're taking themselves out, basically. That's what I have for you here. So these were people's secret thoughts of you, and if you enjoyed the reading, please feel free to stick around, and I'll see you in the next one, or the previous one, but yeah, see you. Pile 2, you've chosen the King of Cups, and what we have here is that you are someone who is very emotionally stable, incredibly potent in your strength. That was said very strangely, but look at him. He's just minding his business there on the lion, very comfortable with himself, is fully aware that the lion is not going to eat him or bite him or kill him or anything like that. He's just at peace, and he's looking into the future, or into the present, forward. He's looking forward, basically, but he has an interesting, I don't even know if this is focusing. I can't get it to focus because it's a phone camera only, but yeah, he's just looking forward, like, what's next? We're going together. I'm not even going alone. So some of you are very, 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 how many times I'm gonna say very happy with the community you've surrounded yourself with, because the community you've surrounded yourself with is actually very appreciative of your power, but on an equal standing. Yeah, you may be completely different in stature and also power, but, well, actually, this is a lion and this is a person, so, but like in general, if this were to be like for people, you may be of a completely different I don't know, race, gender, all of those words, basically, but you stand together, you're close, so you're really well known in your community for who you are, and you are actually appreciated, and the people you surround yourself with are on similar levels, basically, on a similar caliber, rather. Next cards we have are from the Manara Erotic Tarot, and we have the Chariot. The previous pile also had the Chariot, and then the Two of Water, Two of Cups. This is really lovely energy, actually. So you move forward with a lot of emotion, with a lot of thoughtfulness for other people. People do feel or think that you are incredibly, for some of you, attractive. You may be filming things that, are a bit saucy. Some people do want to get to know the sexier side of you, let's say, with this one, but they may not have the opportunity. They're still thinking. Other people are thinking about you romantically. Actually, it could be there's a set of you here who have suitors, or just people in general thinking about getting with you in a romantic sense and filming it. I'm just gonna leave it out there, basically. If you're into that, you're into that. If you're not, please feel free to just completely disregard the message, because not everyone needs to know that. But secret thoughts, this is it. The disclaimer is that it could get spicy, and some people do have spicy thoughts about you and they want to record them, basically. Or you want to record yourself, because she is the one in control in the Chariot here. But yeah, what else am I getting? Secret thoughts. Dun dun dun. I don't know why that sound is always in my head, but for the past 2 weeks, this is it. At least it's not the wedding bells, I guess, because it's usually the wedding bells that are stuck in my head, or the happy birthday song. Don't know why I told you this anyway, but anyways. King of Cups and then Two of Cups. Very lovey-dovey. People think that you are incredibly romantic yourself. Some of you may be Cancer, because we have Mercury in Cancer and then a Cancer card here. So, is this Mercury? No, that's Venus. Never mind, sorry, the Chariot is, sorry, the Two of Water is, Venus in, good God, what is that? Cancer, again. But, yeah, some of you may have Cancer placements, and Cancer placements are known to be very lovey-dovey. But I feel like you have your shit together. You're not overpoweringly lovey-dovey to other people. You know what the boundaries are, and you don't overstep them. Hopefully you don't anyway. But you know, this is a reading, so it could be that other people want to overstep your boundaries in terms of love. And to be fair, with the filming thing, that can apply to some of you. Next card we have are from the Valentina Tarot, and we have the Six of Pentacles. And Judgment. Interesting. Okay, people's secret thoughts of you might be coming to light for some of you. Also, I feel like these two cards have come together. They came one after the other in terms of like separately. They didn't come in the same shuffle out, if that makes sense. But they have come before together as well in a different reading. And but anyways, that doesn't, yeah, whatever. Yeah, people's secret thoughts of you, for some of you, will be coming to light with the Judgment card. You may be being called into meetings or conversing with people who have basically spread gossip about you and maybe apologizing to you. You may be in a position of power, and you just know that people basically are talking about you. For some people, there's literal recordings of people talking about you, basically. And you know face to face, well, not face to face, but like, you know that people have talked about you and you know what they've said. That's, wow, a bit shady over there, not gonna lie. But yeah, people's thoughts of you are also, judgmental is not the word. They're like really important. Like, we have two major arcana here, but for some people, the thoughts that they have of you are seriously overpowering. Like, they think about you and it's like potent. It's like, I can't really explain it, but you know, when you feel really passionate about something or someone, and those thoughts are just like really prevalent in your mind. Some people literally think about you like that, basically, with such potency and power that they might be manifesting you as well. and this doesn't have to be in a romantic sense either. The Chariot is relatively, it's just fast forward movement, and then Judgment is also, you know, resurrecting things like that, of that nature anyway, calling things to real life, manifesting at the same time. But with what I'm getting from the Six of Pentacles as well, it's like delegating power, but at the same time it just gives the vibe that people think that you're in the spotlight for a reason, for a good reason too, and you have the power for a reason too, basically. But they want to be on your level, and some people have spoken behind your back about that, basically. Both good things and bad things, to be honest, with the Two of Cups here. Two of Cups is usually the good stuff, but like the Six of Pentacles and the Judgment itself, I don't know why it's giving me that. You just have people gossiping behind your back, basically. Not necessarily the best kind, but also not necessarily the worst either. Next cards we have are from the Weird Cat Tarot. We have the Nine of Cups, lovely stuff, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, some people are stuck in their brain, in their mind, on you. You're constantly in their thoughts. That's what I also mean with the Judgment. It's constant, it's consistent, it's a call for more, like a wake-up call kind of thing. Why is it that every time I want to start a reading, my throat decides to be like, no? I don't know why I was that dramatic, but shit. Okay. Eight of Swords. Again, people meditate on you. Stuck in their minds, trying to get you out of their minds, not being successful. But also, the thoughts are really happy. You make people happy. People do think, like, their secret thoughts involve you to the point where they just feel happy in their fantasy that they're creating. Yes, they feel slightly trapped by your potency in their mind, but again, they're creating that potency there. So You being a powerful creator, all of that jazz, that's you. But them also giving you that power by thinking about you like that, well, oop, that's a them problem. But also great for you, I guess. Well, if that's what you wanted anyway. But they're giving away their own power, and they're doing so happily. So, oop. Okay. The next card we have are from the Moon Power Tarot, and we have the Moon. And King of Swords in reverse. But you already had the King of Swords, didn't you? Oh no, you didn't. Okay. No, you had the King of Cups. Okie dokie. King of Swords in reverse. Okay, people's thoughts of you, whether they're secret or not. Well, actually, usually I read this as people thinking about you, consistently. It's out in the open. The knives always give me the vibe that whatever people are doing, it's out in the open. In reverse, this card specifically with this imagery gives me the fact that they really are secret thoughts, but they don't know what the fuck to think about you, because it's sometimes it fluctuates basically. And again, with the moon, very fluctuating energy here. So again, you may have people who speak behind your back, so it's not even secret thoughts, it's like literally regurgitated out into the world. And then the other half is more secret, but again, they have knives. So some people's negative thoughts of you, they can't affect you. I don't think they will. The moon is very hidden. I feel like you're protected by the moon itself. That sounds weird, but like, take it as it resonates. For some of you, this definitely will make sense. And it does for me too, to be honest. But yeah, some of you might be, is it a moonophile? Oh god, I can't remember what it's called when you have when you're a lover of the moon. So some of you may be moon gazing with, you may have done moon gazing with a person who's constantly thinking about you as well, or you may be thinking of a person right now. They could be a Libra as well, because the his belt has a Libra sign here. You may have gone on a date to moon gaze. I don't know, moon gazing seems important though here, like literally. But also just in general, secret thoughts, King of Swords in reverse with the moon. Yeah, the secret thoughts are spicy, but full of illusion as well at the same time. They're murky, foggy. They don't know what to make out of it. They're like, it's a bit like a trance basically. So some people definitely have sexual thoughts about you, and they really want to express them, but for whatever reason, it's not going anywhere. Like, it's hidden, like literally very hidden and protected. So you may have secret admirers that you have no idea about, and they may be coming to the forefront soon. Jesus, take that as it resonates though, because again, I may be telling you that you have secret admirers. You may be thinking of a specific person, and lo and behold, some person you didn't even fucking know existed is the one who contacts you. I feel like with tarot readings, discernment is key, but as a listener, you're still able to, you know, we want what we want basically, or we want who we want. So it's very easy to convince yourself to think about the person you want, and then it turns out it was some other random person that wanted you basically. But in terms of manifestations, if that is happening in your life, sometimes it's a sign that you have limiting beliefs about the person that you actually like, who you want to be the one thinking about you, you know, in a slightly more romantic, although this isn't the best way to think about you, because it needs to be actualized. It's not meant to be just thoughts. So, well, you know, but for the most part, if you wanted something successful in terms of the romantic sense, it has to be actualized. So people who think about you, they just need to come forward basically. But again, take it as it resonates, with a grain of salt. It could be a completely other person, but again, why am I spiraling into so many different avenues? If it's a person who confesses finally, and you're just like, that's not the person I am into, think of that as a sign that it's working. The person that you do want is coming forward towards you, but you may have limiting beliefs about a specific person. So the universe, or God, or your angels, however you want to see it, is giving you signs that someone else is interested in you. They're displaying the affection, or the thoughts, I guess, that you want to see from your specific person. But if you want them from your specific person, you need to have affirmations ready, or at least open yourself up to the idea. You need to change your self-concept, but also the ideas you have about the person you are actually wanting, because you may have limiting beliefs about them, preventing you from accepting a new version from them. I really hope that made sense. But if you have a different person who's coming towards you instead of the person you want, usually it's a good sign, although it's annoying. that things are going in your favor. They're just taking more time. Or sometimes it is also a sign that this other person is probably better suited to you, but like, if you don't want them, you don't want them. That's that. I don't know why I went on a spiel about this, and I'm gonna go collect that card from there because I forgot. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Last cards we have for you are from the Mystic Mondays Tarot, and we have the Four of Wands. Oh, okay, spicy. Someone will be getting in a relationship here, and hopefully with the right person. And by that, I really mean the person who is the most right for you, who you are open to. And ideally the person you're thinking about, but if they have genuinely and healthy, you know, mindsets and habits and things like that that are just not conducive to your reality either, something's gonna have to change. Either your idea, your perception of the person, their perception of themselves and of the relationship you are trying to manifest, or just in general the nature of the relationship itself. Someone will either confess, or you'll fall out of love with the idea of them and find something new to I was gonna say obsess over, but that's not healthy either. You gotta focus on yourself either way. That's how I'm gonna leave it basically. Next cards you have a Princess of Swords, yeah. Okay, and then the Magician. Okay, to be able to manifest the union that you want, for some of you, you have to be clear on your own boundaries and start small here. You don't, like, one step, baby step from, baby steps are basically key here. Yes, baby steps are reckless because babies are not afraid of absolutely anything and they will try their best to recklessly hurt themselves, I guess. Although they're not trying, they just don't know any better. So baby steps can be painful. For some of you, they really do feel like the big steps, but they are, technically. You just need to convince yourself that you are strong enough to take these baby steps because you've been here before. You've done it before, you'll do it again, and you'll be successful at it too. Also, you have a ton of major arcana here with the, well, actually, yeah, I guess it's just 3 cards, but still. 3 out of 11 is pretty decent. The Magician, the Chariot, and also Judgment. So again, manifesting your reality is key. It's working in your favor. It's actually going much faster than you think it is. But people's secret thoughts of you include, oh, that you may be manifesting them in your reality. That you may be doing some magic behind the scenes, basically. Or filming yourself behind the scenes and creating your own realities. If it's not even romantic, for some of you, you're literally well, doing what I'm doing, I guess, which is filming tarot videos, but with your own topic. It doesn't have to be tarot. So people's thoughts of you are that you're actually really good at what you're doing. You're calling people out as well. Oh, some of you may have platforms where you actually call people out and you are the one who's, you know, in control and judging others. Interesting. Whatever the case is, though, you have a lot of options for you. You have stability in the sack, in the bag. Yeah, you're protected, is all I'm gonna say. And you're going forward very fast. Yeah, definitely protected, especially with the moon here. Actually, yeah, again, four major arcana. Sorry, not 3. But, this has been a tad of a hectic read, personally anyway. Dun dun dun. Slightly dramatic, to be honest, but take that as it resonates. Again, I did say it could get spicy. This is what I have for you. Thank you for being here, and if it resonated, feel free to stick around, and I'm gonna let you go now. See you. Pile 3, you've chosen the Joker, which I take to be the Fool. You take unnecessary risks sometimes, but yet things always work out in your favor. So people are a bit surprised, a bit terrified of your power, really. And yeah, secret thoughts include just being scared. Honestly, you actualize the thoughts you have inside your own brain. So people just like, damn, this person actually did that. Yeah, that kind of vibe. That's what I'm getting from your pile anyway. Sorry. Ugh. Yes, I'm in PJs. As usual, to be honest, really, but first cards we have are from the Manara Erotic Tarot, and we have the Knave of Water, which is the Knight of Cups, and also the 8 of Water, which is the 8 of Cups, which is Saturn in Pisces. Interesting. Saturn, we're literally gonna have Saturn go into Pisces in March, I believe. I can't remember, but interesting times. Pisces energy, very Jesus-y, good stuff coming. Pisces and Saturn, not necessarily the best combination in general, because Saturn is very fucking strict, and then Pisces is dreamy, la la land, in a good way. It could be bad, but actually this could be a good mix in that sense, because Saturn might ground the Piscean energy more so into the world, and it is very helpful, but illusions will be shattered basically with this one. So the thoughts people have of you on a consistent basis, because I do feel like they are on a consistent basis, could do something to do with you leaving them behind, or you leaving things behind. If you saw something strange, you are gonna go, you're gonna pack up and leave basically. For some people, they really do see themselves manhandling you, or woman handling. I don't even know what to call it, but you see the imagery. This is what some people want to do with you, whether you are a man or a woman. Maybe they want you to do that to them too. Apply how it applies. Okay, wrong pile, sorry. Dun dun dun, I was about to pick from the other pile's cards instead. Okay, but we're back on track. Next cards we have from the Valentina Tarot, and we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, interesting. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, people's secret thoughts of you include, for some of you, overpowering you, but slowly. That sounds really weird, but it is giving me vibes with this card as well, the Knave of Pentacles. Sorry, water. But let me think about that before I say something weird. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, yeah, I do get the sense that some people do want to overpower you, maybe in a sexual way, in a domineering, that kind of way, basically. Oh my god, I forgot the words. I can't remember. But, yeah, especially with the Fool here, she looks that scared, but, like, ready to experience life itself, I guess. Like, she's gonna take it and go. You know, not the pain, but, like, she's ready to accept the consequences, basically, even though she looks a bit horrified. She's just like, whatever, just another day, I guess. But with Seven of Wands here, that is you standing your ground, or you thinking you stand your ground. What the fuck is in the background? Alright, cool. Sitting like this on top of another person, just minding your business? Yeah, that's what people think you do sometimes. So maybe you're the one who's overpowering people, and they're constantly thinking about you, and they have no reprieve from thinking about you. Some people will actually be coming to you with offers, whether that's romance, work related, whatever. There will be some kind of offer presented to you in the next, I'm gonna say 7 days, because Seven of Wands here, and ones are quite fast. But yeah, take that as it resonates, because it will be a small offer, and it will be slow, and it will be just the beginning of something. So it could be an idea that gets dropped to you about a date, or something's gonna come at you, basically. But yeah, either way though, people have been thinking about you in a sense where they want to spend more time with you, with the Knight of Pentacles here. But some people have been overthinking with the Seven of Wands. And I say overthinking because the Seven of Wands is about standing your ground, still having the energy to do so, and just defeating enemies if you have to. But again, it's the more if you have to. So people feel like if you are constantly on their mind, they're a bit tired of you being on their mind, but they're like, fine, whatever, another day. We go another day thinking about this person. Next cards we have are from the Weird Cat Tarot, and we have the Four of Pentacles and also the World. Again, you are the world to some people. They really do think the world of you. The secret thoughts that they have is that they would like to be part of your world. They would like you to be part of their world, but you're over here sitting, eating your strawberries, sipping your juice, whatever you do. I don't know why I said sipping your juice, but from a sippy cup too. You're doing your own thing. You don't really care about other people, to be honest. Or some of you, well, it's not that you don't care about other people, but you don't care to purposefully put yourself out there. Like, you're happy with yourself, with what you have, and keeping your energy to yourself, to be honest, basically. Pretty much, yeah. You're happy with oh my god, with the way things are going in your life, even if it's slowly. You're okay with that. You're doing great, and people do see that, and they want to spend more time with you, especially with the World and the Knight of Pentacles, also Knight of Cups. Let's be honest. Yeah, they do want to spend more time with you, more creative time with you. but they fear that you'll elude them, you'll be elusive, you want to spend more time with yourself, you don't show enough interest basically in getting to know other people. But that is not a par. Sometimes, you know, you're meant to spend some more time alone, but you do give off slight vibes that from these cards anyway. If it doesn't resonate, please pick another pile, but if it does, it does. Yeah, you just give off the energy that you're in your own little world and you don't care to get out of it. Basically, you're happy there and you're good where you are. Basically, people can come to you, but you don't really make much of a move towards them because you're just attracting and you're okay with that. Like, fully just absolutely fine. So it's not a negative trait at all, to be honest. It's just some people without healthy boundaries, it's not that they are annoyed, it's more that you're not giving in the same amount of energy that they're putting out. But I feel like these people who do want more energy back from you are the same people who are probably overgiving. I'm gonna leave it as that. Next cards we have are from the Moon Power Tarot, and we have the Fool in reverse, which is obviously funny given. And then Strength, lovely card, lovely imagery. Okay, you have your head in a box in a TV. Ay ay ay, the in reverse. Okay, what am I getting? No longer plugged in. Your head is in the clouds for some of you, but you're just minding your business, honestly. You don't feel the need to go out there to seduce the world. I don't know why I said it like that, but you just, right now is not the time, or you feel like so anyway, to just spread your seeds and go everywhere and be everywhere. Like, you're very content and happy to just, you know, spend time with yourself, with the close people you have already, your close circles basically, and just enjoy the fruits of your labor in that sense. Yeah, some of you don't feel like, it's not that you don't feel safe to come out of your shell. That's not it at all. It's just that you're cultivating a lot of strength in yourself right now, a lot of kindness, a lot of positivity, but like from internal sources, and people do see that basically. Well, you know, as far as they can see inside you, but yeah. Some people see you for the strength that you possess, but you don't actually put the strength out there. You're not showing off, you're just being you, and people like to be in your energy because they feel like, sorry, they think really highly of you, but you're not doing anything to showcase that to them. Like, you're not doing anything extraordinary, or don't take that the wrong way, please, but like, you're not doing anything out of your way. Sorry, you're not going out of your way to showcase anything to anyone, and people love that. Your humble energy basically, and humble in the sense that you know your blessings, but you're not gonna go being cocky basically. It doesn't mean I hate the fake humbleness, the one where you're humble bragging, or when you're like overly humble basically, because there's no point. But I feel like you have a healthy amount of self-esteem with you, or at the very least you're definitely trying to have that, to maintain it as well, or create it and maintain it. But yeah, you have a healthy amount of self-esteem, and you don't feel the need to go out there into the world to be like, oh, look at this. Like, you see how some people get tattoos and the first thing they do is rip off specific places in clothes, or just continuously do weird shit to showcase these tattoos. You don't do that basically. I don't have any tattoos, so, but that was the first thing that came into my mind. But yeah, last cards we have are from the Mystic Mondays Tarot, and we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, we have 3 knights here. Where's the other knight? Knight of Pentacles. There we go. Water, swords, and pentacles. Wild. Queen of Pentacles. And 6 of Wands. Yeah, whatever you're doing, you're not out there in the spotlight purposefully putting yourself out there, things like that. You're successful because your energy speaks for itself, basically. You're not doing anything. You're not going out of your way to be successful, but you already are. You just doing you being authentic to yourself, that's that. Success. Ta-da! And people admire that. They really love the fact that you're not purposefully oh my god, you get the gist. Sorry, I don't know why my words are like this today. But yeah, anyways. 3 knights rather. What am I getting from these? The knights are fast-paced energy. Some of the knights do stop themselves. Actually, the only knight that really stops themselves from doing something is the Knight of Wands. And you don't have the Knight of Wands. You have all of the other knights. So there are people who really want to come forward towards you. Most of them are knights though. They embody younger energy in terms of spirit, in terms of maybe literally as well. Maybe they are younger than you. But and I don't, when I say knight, it could be woman, man, whatever. I don't, you know, just people with like younger energy than you in terms of how free they let themselves be. You like to spend your time with yourself, doing your things, enjoying your time, and then people, they really see that and they want you to be the star of their show basically. And there are people who literally want to show you this, but for some it's like stuck in their head and they're not showcasing it as much as they should be basically. But again, as I said in the beginning, expect something in the next 7 days, because there might be an offer coming from at least one person, even though there are 3 here. Or if it is like one cohesive person, then there may be something that presents itself to you. But there are a lot of people who I feel have actual crushes on you, and for some of you it's not romantic crushes, it's actual like work crushes or friendship crushes. People who just genuinely admire your energy and just want to be closer to you basically, because you are you successfully. You are authentic to yourself. You don't care about frivolities basically. Keep attracting is all I gotta say, to be honest. Yeah, you're very stable in yourself. You know what you're doing. The sun is always shining for you because you let it shine on you with these ones. 6 of Wands and Strength is giving me a lot of Leo energy as well. So some of you may have some Leo placements. The Fool is Aries. I don't know why I'm listing these, but yeah, maybe you resonate with fire energy at the moment, or that's what you're giving off the vibe. But you also do give a very, very stable vibes here, especially with this and the okay, this is it then in that case, and the World, I guess. But yeah, incredibly stable in yourself, happy to be with yourself with the 4 of Pentacles as well, and just minding your business really. And that's why people like you, or that's why they have, well, I mean, they will always have secret thoughts, to be honest, but they genuinely do like you. There's a lot here to like, basically. Not that you need external validation, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that though, because I feel like I'm over explaining things. But thank you for being here. If this resonated, feel free to stick around, and see you in the next one or the previous one. Bye.